This is a deer with suspected chronic wasting disease. This photo is from the Pennsylvania Game Commission. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the biosecurity measures that we do at Highland Hill Farm to help prevent the spread of chronic wasting disease. We use a 4-poster deer feeder to treat deer for the Lyme tick, and there's usually quite a few deer that feed at this 4-poster feeder. And because it congregates deer, it can be a site where chronic wasting disease could be transmitted to deer. And here's a possible mode of transmission that has been identified, and that is deer urine. So if the dirt around the 4-poster feeder gets scuffed up and the deer piss on it, and there's a little bit of a wind, or they rub their feet and or put their nose to the ground, it's possible for prions that are in the deer urine to be transmitted to the deer. So in order to avoid that, on our 4-poster feeder that we use, what we're doing is we're moving the 4-poster feeder about 100 feet every month, so that there's not a large concentration of deer urine in the area where the deer are feeding. Now, the deer don't feed a lot at the 4-poster feeder. It only feeds a deer about a pound or a pound and a half of corn per day on an average feed. But if you have 5 or 6 deer there, you have a concentration of deer urine in the area and deer feces, which can be detrimental to the health of deer. So in order to help have a better quality control on the dispensing of the pesticide that we use the 4-poster feeder to apply to the deer, we have to move it. Now, the reason we use the 4-poster feeder is the fact that the 4-poster feeder uses a chemical that puts a pesticide on the deer's ears as they're eating, which kills the Lyme tick on the deer. To us, it's very important that we have a healthy deer herd and that we have a low amount of deer that are spreading Lyme titer. And that's really the key. We don't want a large herd of deer at Highland Hill Farm, so we do have a hunter access program in order to control deer populations. We really don't want the deer here, but we realize we're never going to get rid of deer. They're here, they're going to be here, and we're not going to be only able to treat them. We can't eradicate them. That is an impossibility. So if you have any questions about our biosecurity plan at Highland Hill Farm and our 4-poster feeder, you can give me a call. This is Bill at Highland Hill Farm. We sell and deliver and plant nursery stock. We're a tree farm, not a deer farm or a hunting farm or anything like that. But we do have a hunter access program if you're interested in hunting at Highland Hill Farm. Also, when you hunt at Highland Hill Farm, please do not bring deer urine attractions or bait for or things such as that to attract deer. Again, this is Bill at Highland Hill Farm, and thank you for your time.